lot of the land base that has important ecological features like wildlife habitat or important watersheds and important vegetation exist on private lands, not on public lands. So working to conserve private lands, private land conservation, is a really important feature of the work at Miistakis. And what we do is we work with private land conservation organizations. We're not a land trust ourselves, we don't hold lands for conservation, but we work with those groups and provide them support, provide them research, provide them information. The private land conservation community is a fairly small, very active, very committed group, but they need support, and that's one of the things that we've identified at Miistakis, that we can help play that role. We can help support those organizations who are doing that work. Private land conservation, it lives and dies by the individual landowners. At Miistakis, we work on a number of different types of projects under the banner of private land conservation. So we work with the federal government and provincial government around, for example, their Pathway to Target 1. And that's an initiative to see 17% of our land base conserved by the year 2020. But figuring out what role private land conservation plays in that is a challenge. So we're trying to help work with those agencies and with the individual land trusts to ensure that private land conservation is properly accounted for. Conservation easements are a really important private land conservation tool, and so one of the things that we did was create a resource, a web resource, for any type of audience to understand better what is the conservation easement tool, how does it work, where are the places where it's not appropriate, and we did that in partnership with the Environmental Law Centre.